moving to achieve that. Thank you.
Once again see the UK back in the EU.
Thank you very much.
Poland would vote in favour.
Yes, the ministers, they were staying quite far away from the microphone. Do you think it's possible to...
Yes, no. I think that it's better to ask them to stay closer to microphones. But I look for a solution because it's very narrow space.
Nee, klar, nee, aber die würden automatisch näher am Mikrofon stehen, wenn man die Mikrofone das nach hinten schieben würde.
Żeby tutaj był mikrofon, żeby nie wchodzili w tą głębię, bo to i tak nic nie daje.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Mayor, once again, it would be so much better, even for the pictures we have the ministers, if the microphones would be a bit more to the back, because otherwise they're so close to just have their nose in.
I notice it, because it's very bad perspective. For example, for all.
Standing me just to the back. With a better picture of them as well. The image is much better because now they're just a.
Yes. It's too narrow.
It's also in favor of the ministers coming.
They will automatically be at the right position.
I think.
But what is the problem with that?
Here, for example.
No. Just
We will move them then, like 20 or 30 centimeters. No. Yes, we will do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better for you. It's okay right now.
It's too close completely on the eyes. Przepraszam.
Das Problem ist halt, wenn er da ist.
Ja, das ist ja sehr geschickt. Da habe ich jetzt die Meter Abstand. Ihr deutlich genug mit dem Mikrofon, wenn ihr da seid, wenn er kommt. Ja, aber wenn die Mikrofone deutlich hier sind, links, mit dem linken Mikrofon, dann geht er automatisch dahin. Wenn ihr rechtzeitig da seid, wenn ihr nicht so weit weg
Ja, ich denke, ja.
Das zweite Mikrofon bitte. Das ist schon nicht mehr ganz so aneinander denken, das ist schon besser. Präsidentschaft mit so einem Graben reinfahren von dem Museum. 6 Meter von uns Abstand, das war aufgeschlossen. Da konnte man dann nicht mehr steuern zum Beispiel. Das ist möglich. Das hat funktioniert.
afternoon. This one. Thank you. This one. Okay.
Closer, please, closer to the mic. Thank you.
Many thanks to the Polish presidency for having us. Czechia is looking forward to the debate, including our key priority, which is support to Ukraine. We will definitely, as Czechia, continue to support Ukraine on many files, including the Czech ammunition initiative. And of course, we need to continue to face Russian malign influence. This is why Czechia has been suggesting to limit travels within Schengen for Russian diplomats in the EU. And of course, we are also looking forward to the debate on enlargement, which we fully support. Furthermore, we are proponents and supporters of close defense and security cooperation with the UK.
Deputy Minister, which change do you expect in the new German government when it comes to supporting Ukraine? Do you think they will be less cautious and eventually deliver towers?
We are looking forward to working with the new German government, so I'm more than happy that I understand the new German Foreign Minister will be here. And we have close coordination and cooperation, and we will definitely continue to work with the new German government. And we believe there will be even more shift also as to our proposals, first as to support to Ukraine, and second to, as I mentioned, for instance, facing Russian malign influence.
Do you expect them to agree for common debt in Europe regarding security? What's your stance?
I am not able to comment on this, and I assume this will not be among the topics for Gimnich today.
That there might be a lack of German leadership after the bumpy start yesterday of Chancellor Merkel.
I don't think it is up to the Czech diplomacy to comment on this, but we are looking forward to working with.
What do you think of the Dutch idea to have an investigation of Israel? The Dutch Minister of Foreign Affairs suggested that.
Czechia continues to believe that our association agreement and cooperation with Israel is vital, so we will definitely support continuation of this cooperation with Israel.
Thank you. We need to wrap up. We have another
Even
delegation.
on the current situation?
Thank you.
One step closer.
One step closer.
Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Looking forward to very fruitful talks today. So many things going on. Unfortunately, not in the right direction. Strongly deplore the situation in Gaza. We strongly call on Israel to refrain from, forcibly moving civilians. Also, there needs to be humanitarian access at all times. We see horrendous pictures of people suffering, and this needs to come to an end. At the same time, we call on Hamas to release all the hostages finally. This needs to be a situation where everybody agrees that we need to start building on a two-state solution, which will be the only viable solution for a peaceful future of the Middle East. Now, India, Pakistan, there won't be any military solution to this conflict. We call on all parties to de-escalate, and the European Union stands ready to engage with all parties for peaceful resolution of this conflict. And this is also something we will be discussing today. And finally, Russia clearly is not interested in peace. So the strategy that the European Union, together with their partners and allies, has been engaged in, which is threefold. First, aiding Ukraine. Second, weakening Russia through sanctions. And thirdly, also working on our own defense and deterrence for now and for the future is exactly the right one. And also looking forward to discussing these items together with our friends from Great Britain today. Ja.
Welche Erwartungen haben Sie an der neuen deutschen Regierung bezüglich europäischer Sicherheit und die Finanzierung der Sicherheit? Was sehen Sie das?
Ich habe ganz hohe Erwartungen an die deutsche Regierung und freue mich, dass Deutschland jetzt wieder eine handlungsfähige Regierung hat, tatsächlich in einer Zeit, wo wir als ganz Europa eine begrüßen. Und wir hoffen, dass wir gemeinsam europäische Lösungen finden, wie wir schon in den letzten 3 Jahren an ihnen gearbeitet haben, aber jetzt auch wirklich ein bisschen Tempo reinlegen, was diese Strategie angeht, die ich eben beschrieben habe. Also erstens Russland schwächen durch Sanktionen. Wir brauchen auch hinzu Handelszölle. Das ist der finnische Vorschlag. Dazu natürlich müssen wir die Ukraine weiterhin unterstützen und drittens an unserer gemeinsamen Verteidigung und Abschreckung arbeiten.
Frau Ministerin, wie handlungsfähig wird die deutsche Regierung sein, wenn schon gestern der Kanzler im ersten Durchgang an seinen eigenen Regierungsparteien beinahe gescheitert wäre?
Wir in Finnland, wir schauen immer vorwärts in die Zukunft und wir freuen uns, dass Deutschland jetzt eine Regierung hat und wir freuen uns auf eine ganz tiefe und enge Zusammenarbeit. Me ollaan nimenomaan täällä keskustelemassa tästä ja aion itse tuoda myös ehdotuksia pöytään. Gazan tilanne on kestämätön. Israelin on taattava siviileille pääsy apuun tai avun on päästävä Gazaan välittömästi. Samalla me tuomitsemme ehdottomasti kaikki aikeet pienentää aluetta toisaalta Gazassa, myöskin länsirannalla on valitettavasti väkivaltaisuudet lisääntyneet ja myös Israelin toimet pienentää palestiinalaisväestön hallussa olevaa aluetta. Tätä emme hyväksy ja nyt haemme yhteisiä toimia, mitä voimme Euroopan unionina ja toisaalta laajemmin kansainvälisenä yhteisönä tehdä. Ja lisäksi tietysti vaadimme, että Hamas vapauttaa välittömästi kaikki panttivangit ja tulitaukoon voidaan palata.
I just arrived from Washington, D.C. Directly and had many meetings on the Hill and different people around the President Trump administration as well. And of course we were talking mainly about Russian aggression against Ukraine, what is going to happen. And the truth is that President Trump has offered the way out for Putin from this war, to have a ceasefire at least. But what we don't see is actually the ceasefire. Last night was crazy again in Ukraine against the civil people, and so it is pretty obvious that Putin doesn't want to have any kind of peace and even not ready to have any kind of ceasefire. And that's why we're seeing as well that what can be the next steps, and what we see that we need to increase the pressure to Putin actually. We're going to discuss as well today and tomorrow here amongst the European foreign ministers that we need to increase sanctions. We prepare the 17th sanctions package, but also we need to increase our, as a European part, in defense, in the meaning of increasing our defense spendings. Estonian government decided 2 weeks ago that we are going to raise our defense investments from the next year already up to 5.4% of GDP. And of course, during the NATO, the Hague meeting, we're going to discuss the new level, and we will say up that actually everybody should count in that the target must be in the future as well 5%, because this is something which is following the NATO defense plans for our region and for Europe as well. So Europe must do more. Sorry. And the second urgent topic is that in June we need to roll over the European sanctions, and we need to work with this topic because we need consensus again, because as you know that rollovering the sanctions needs the consensus. I have some hesitation that this consensus is not right there. And then if we don't have this consensus, we're going to lose the sanctions, but also we are going to lose the Russian frozen assets, 240 billion euros, which is in Europe. So we are heavily working with that we have a way out. We need this consensus, or we need other solutions, forming the different coalitions to back as well the Belgian government, which is actually holding most of these assets. They cannot be left alone. But I cannot imagine that one or the other leader in Europe can go back after June Foreign Council and say that actually we gave 240 billion euros to Putin as an award for everything what he has done. And this was one topic as well in US, because actually amongst the G7 we have made already decisions of using the profits of the frozen assets to guarantee the 50 billion package loan to Ukraine. So this is a very urgent topic we need to discuss amongst our foreign ministers as well, because this is under the European responsibility. And of course, about the security guarantees, if any kind of peace or ceasefire is coming, of course everybody is working for the just and lasting peace. But just informing you as well that we expect that Europe is taking most of the responsibilities. We put the skin in the game. And even we are the bordering country of NATO to Russia. Our government last week decided that Estonia will participate in this coalition of the will with a real military presence, with a really large scale, as we are now in Iraq and some more. So I recall as well that all different governments in Europe must put the skin in the game if you want to have any kind of lasting peace and giving the military security guarantees. Of course, we are in a very clear position that the most efficient and working security guarantee, not only for Europe but for Ukraine as well, is the full membership of NATO. But we don't see it right now. So these are the main topics. Thank you.
The government, do you expect a change in attitude when it comes to the support in Ukraine? Do you expect any changes from the new German government?
I'm very happy that we have a new German government. Let's work now together. So and mainly I think that Germany is going to lead as well the investments to the defense and so on. So I'm very happy about German government. So thank you.
Hello.
Excuse me, close to the microphone, please.
First, I will give a statement to Slovenia. Nažalost smo se danes zbudili v eno spet krvavo majsko jutro, nove civilne nedolžne žrtve v Južni Aziji. Slovenija je že pred dnevi zelo ostro obsodila terorizem, vsako dejanje terorizma, ekstremizma je absolutno nesprejemljivo, vredno vsega obsojanja. Govorila sem z indijskim zunanjim ministrom pred dnevi, tudi s pakistanskim. Obe strani pozvala, naj se vzdržita, naj ravnata odgovorno. Sinoči me je tudi indijski minister obvestil o povračilnem ukrepu in zagotovil, da gre za ciljani ukrep, da ne bo večjega števila žrtev. Vendarle je zdaj odvisno tudi spet od strani Pakistana. Še enkrat močan poziv obema stranema, naj se vzdržita nasilja, naj se vzdržita novih nasilnih reakcij. Gre za najhujše obstranjevanje doslej za dve državi, jedrski velesili, in zagotovo bomo o tem danes govorili tudi na zasedanju tu neformalnem v Varšavi. To je tudi zasedanje, ki je priložnost za izmenjavo neformalnih stališč, za bolj iskreno, bolj neposredno izmenjavo o vseh globalnih izzivih sveta. Danes bomo govorili z britanskim zunanjim ministrom Lamijem. To je njegova prva udeležba, odkar se je zgodil Brexit, na neformalnem zasedanju. Z Veliko Britanijo zelo dobro sodelujemo v varnostnem svetu. Tudi Slovenija z ostalimi 4 državami Evropske unije, in prav zdaj smo skupaj nastopili v novem pozivu ruski strani, naj zares konča to vojno, naj se doseže trajno premirje, vzdržno premirje in začnejo tudi mirovna pogajanja. To bo tema današnjega pogovora. Slovenija podpira Ukrajino v boju za ozemeljsko suverenost, celovitost, za trajen in pa pravičen mir. Dotaknili se bomo jutri ob Ukrajini, ko bo navzoč tudi ukrajinski minister, še Zahodnega Balkana, približevanja držav Evropski uniji, tudi v navzočnosti vseh ministrov. Bi pa želela še najostreje obsoditi še en grozljiv konflikt, ki traja, to je vojna v Gazi, obsodba Izraela, da napoveduje nove zaostritve vojne v Gazi, in pa tudi humanitarna pomoč se mora nadaljevati, odpreti se morajo vsi mejni prehodi in ta poziv Izraelu bo danes še enkrat zelo ostro izrečen. Moje sporočilo bo jasno: spoštovanje mednarodnega prava, mirovnega prava, humanitarnega prava in pa končanje nasilja.
The way that he wanted more territories, wanted more political power and sphere of influence. If there will be no long-lasting peace, it means that Europe has to prepare for a much larger war to come to our borders. And if it will be not the just and long-lasting peace, it would mean that we will have to invest even more into our